I had a more advanced player come and visit me here in Denver, Colorado. He's actually, his name's Hayden, and he's looking to play US college tennis. So he came just for a training camp for a week with me, and then he went off to look at other colleges. It's what my partner does. So please check out, if you're interested in college tennis, we'll give the link in the show notes there. And when I was with him, these two pieces of equipment, as in the travel air zone, so I'm not going to pull this one out in my office, or that could be dangerous. All right, this was amazing because he's left-handed. So we increased the height of the net because we were working on his shape, and we put the air zone under the middle net strap, creating a V shape across the net. And he was able to rip his forehand, lefty forehand, into my backhand to be able to create an awesome pattern. And when he was going down a line, he had to give the ball shape. So I absolutely, the travel air zone, and this was the other tool that we used in all of his warm-ups. I absolutely adore it. Again, it's fantastic when you've got the weight here where you've got the auditory feedback, you've got the visual feedback, you've got the sound, you've got the feel. And the feel I love, because when you can see here on my forehand, as I fire this my right hip, watch the tip of the racket head and listen to the sound that just made without knocking over everything, the microphone, etc. So I'm here, I've got the weight, it's down, and then as I fire my hip and pull that through, I can hear that make that sound. And he fell in love with this and got one immediately from his week training here. I have been coaching him since he was 8. Super cute. So I still love working with just a handful of people that have impacted my life. Of course, back to I forgot to mention little Harper. She loves the little, what do we call this, Kalindi?
Serve right racket.
The serve right racket. I just call it the molded grip. Right. So when got that little hand in there with, you know, her little hands, so I can get her hitting the ball off the stick here with the continental grip. She's got to hit the ball. So she has to turn without thinking about it. So I just adore that. There's so many things I adore. And the one thing I would just definitely say as we wrap this up is again, kinesthetic and visual, the benefits far outweigh verbal diarrhea. So if your coach is just saying, telling you what to do, telling you how to hit, how to play, I really am passionate on 2 things. Hashtag no more lines. There are so many stations. You could put up the tube station. You could have just the snap racket. You can have just A, B, C, D, and then you could be feeding balls. Sure, I'm not against feeding. I'm against where the coach hits more balls than the child, and there's a line of, it. And I've seen it still 8 deep the other day. I was driving past a court. I nearly ran off the road. No more lines. Hashtag no more lines. And please use like it's got pickleball one side, tennis one side. Get out your pens and draw the pattern. Get the child to draw the patterns. Hey, show me a 4-ball pattern that you like to use that emphasizes your strengths. So, what we can't take necessarily big whiteboards, but we've got the other whiteboards right here.